Hello, my name is Marianne Power and I am the author of Help Me, One Woman's Quest to Find Out if Self-Help Really Can Change Her Life. So this book is about a project I embarked on where I was going to live by the rules of a different self-help book every month for a year in order to fix my life. So the plan was that I would become a perfect person at the end of the year. If that happens, you have to find out by reading the book, but no. So I'm here in the quite big self-help section of Waterstones in Piccadilly, and I'm going to take you through 3 of the books that had quite a big effect, for good and bad, on my self-help journey. My mother tells me I'm not allowed to use the word journey, but I keep using it. Anyway, the first one is Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. This is a self-help classic. It was written in the 80s by Susan Jeffers, who says that when we see successful people who really go out and do loads of things in life, we think that they're just braver and more confident than us. And she says that's not true. They just feel the fear and do it anyway. So when I read this book, she told me I had to do something scary every day, and I really went for it. I did stand-up comedy, naked modelling, I jumped out of a plane, and most terrifying of all, I chatted up guys on the London Underground. And the second book is a book that some of you might have heard of called The Secret. Now, this little brown book came out about 10 years ago, and it is still frequently on the self-help bestsellers list. And The Secret says, basically, you can have anything you want in life if you just believe. I know, lovely, isn't it? Why do we make life so hard? She says it's something to do with the law of attraction, where thoughts become things. So while reading The Secret, I downloaded a pretend cheque from The Secret website and filled it out for the amount of £100,000 and then waited for it to arrive in real life. I road tested a Mercedes because Rhonda Byrne says that if you have a dream car, you need to sit in it and put your hand on the steering wheel and really believe it's yours. So I did that and got the bus home. And I also did something called a vision board, which is where you put up pictures of your dream life and wait for it to become a reality. So basically, I felt like a bit of a nutter for the month that I was doing this book. But I did get some good stuff from it too. The upside of this book is that it really allows you to dream big and to think, what do I want if I could have anything at all? And I found that quite a useful exercise. And now for my third book, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I love this book and I love this man. So The Power of Now is all about this being in the moment stuff that used to make me roll my eyes. But when I read this book, I actually understood it for the first time. Eckhart Tolle says that when we see people walking down the street talking to themselves, we think they're crazy, but actually we're all talking to ourselves all the time. And we're criticizing ourselves and we're worrying about something we've done wrong in the past, we're worrying about the future. And it stops us from enjoying the only thing that's real, which is what's happening right now. And it might sound obvious, but reading this book had a huge effect on me. And one of the questions that Eckhart says that in any given moment you should ask yourself, do I have a problem right now in this second? And the answer is almost always no. So take a deep breath and have a good time.